a bit of an overview on the Autoglym car valeting range, the range that you can buy in Halfords, this being one of them, which is instant tyre dressing. Works better, I believe, on if the tyres are dry. It goes on a little bit easier if the tyres are wet, but it gives a slightly different result. So it's normally better if the tyres are dry, but a good product, lasts for a couple of weeks. Autoglym Fast Glass, really good product. Once you've put it on and buffed it off, what I tend to do is spray it on the glass, have the microfiber folded into 4, use one side and then flip the microfiber over and then just buff it with the slightly drier side, and it's pretty good. And then if it rains you can see it beading slightly on the glass. That's another really good product from Autoglym. Autoglym Super Resin Polish, absolutely brilliant product. Better to use it in cooler conditions. It's a bit of a faff trying to do it in hot conditions. You'd have to do sort of a panel or half the bonnet at a time because it dusts up a little bit, but when you get the perfect weather conditions where the panels are not too hot, vehicles that are slightly sort of faded or got light scratches, really good product for overall for improving the look and appearance of your vehicle bodywork. Once you got your vehicle polished, of course, got rapid detailer, so that could be used if the vehicle's not getting too dirty. Just spray it on, buff off. You know, it's more sort of for a light, you know, if it's like lightly dusty vehicle sort of thing, on bodywork only. It's a good way of just keeping on top of things, so that's really good. This is in Halfords as well. It does go quite a long way, although it's quite expensive for what it is. I think it's around about £11 last time I looked. Could be a little bit cheaper if they got it on a deal. Vinyl and a rubber care, you can use it on sort of kick plates, on door cards. If you use it on a dashboard it is a little bit shiny, so you probably would have to buff it off afterwards and make sure you don't get it on the glass. But you can't use it on foot controls, can't use it on steering wheel, can't use it on handbrake, can't use it on gear stick, anything where you're going to touch your hands or your feet because it's too slippy. But everywhere else it's sort of mainly plastics. It's pretty good for, and you can I have used it before when I've run out of tyre dressing. You can use it on tyres, obviously ensuring you don't get it on the brake disc. So I normally, if I have to use this on tyres, if I've run out of the instant tyre dressing, I always use an applicator to make sure I don't get it on the braking system. If you've got leather in your car, Autoglym leather cleaner, it's a really good product. Smells like leather as well, which is really good. You know, gently work it in, spray the product on. Obviously you have to do a test with this first in an area that's not so obvious to make sure the sort of colour fastness, but if you're good to go, spraying this on and then using a slightly damp microfiber clean one just to clean the leather with. It's a really good product. And then after that, Autoglym leather Cam Balm, which is you can put on to protect your seats. This also smells very much of leather. If you put it on, it'll be quite shiny. What I tend to do is then buff it with a microfiber so it's not as slippy or shiny. Really, really good product. And the only other one that I haven't got in the van because it's in 25 litres, so it's quite a big container, is the Glim Bodywork shampoo. I think in Halfords they call it pure shampoo. It's okay. Better if you use it with warm water. Definitely stick to the dilution rates. I tend to find it doesn't, when it's slightly colder conditions, it doesn't foam up as much as you'd probably think it would. So that's probably about the only Autoglym product that could be better in my eyes. It just could be better. It could foam up a lot better than it actually does. But it works okay. It's just when it don't foam up so much, yeah, it's nice to see where you've been and where you've got to go sort of thing with the product when you're using it. You know, it could be a little bit better, but if you over dilute, if you think, oh, I'll just put more of the product in, what happens is if you over dilute, you can get streaks on the bodywork because you just put too much in. so you have to stick to the dilution rates. There's a lot of other Autoglym products. Tar and glue remover works really well in the summertime when the panels are slightly warm. When you're using it in the winter time, if you have to, it takes a lot longer to work to start dissolving rotar. That's what you're trying to take off. Other than that, that's sort of the main a wheel cleaner. So I think they do 2 wheel cleaners. One is custom wheel cleaner, which is for the wheels where they're painted, say, on the inside but machine polished on the surface, so you have to use that specific product, and that's custom wheel cleaner. The other product that they do, which is the wheel cleaner, that is one for when the vehicle wheels are just painted one colour, or they're powder coated, or where they're not machine polished, which is a pretty good product. So there we go, just a bit of an overview of some of the Autoglym product range that I use. Overall, they're pretty good. You know, bearing in mind a lot of the Autoglym range is, you know, you sort of think of car valeting, although they do some detailing stuff. There is obviously other stuff out there that's better than Autoglym, but it's more sort of targeted and aimed at detailing. So a lot of it is to more for enhancement. You know, you sort of use it on a clean car rather than trying to clean your car with it. You know, from sort of the Autoglym point of view, it's, you know, you're perhaps cleaning the dirty car. With a lot of the detailing products, you're just enhancing things, you know, like paint protection, you know, ceramic coatings, all other stuff that they've got, mainly for sort of, if it's marked up as detailing, generally it's, you know, you're kind of waiting on the clean car to start off with. A lot of the Autoglym range that's more aimed at sort of car valeting. It's only for cars that, you know, that are quite dirty. There we go. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next upload. Ta-da for now.